what? As you can imagine, the reaction here is pretty loud and cheerful. You know, beating an incumbent is hard enough, and right now he is about 9 points ahead. And around 8:15, when those numbers came down, you heard this big cheer come out, and Egan Orion talking to the crowd, thanking the people that have supported him in the last 7 months or so. I want to bring in Egan when I have this opportunity, if you can. Egan, if you can. Thank you for talking to us.
Absolutely.
So I wanted to go right into it. It is really hard to beat an incumbent. So what happened here?
I think what voters saw in the incumbent was someone that was more interested in a national movement than I'm focusing on the day-to-day lives of people that live right here in District 3. And so that was a message that I brought to the voters right from the very start. In my campaign, we were focused on making sure to talk to as many voters as possible in person. And we had 30,000 doors in the election. I've talked to thousands of people at their doors, in forums, in coffee chats, on the street. People know that I'm open and accessible, which they saw as a contrast to the current council member from District 3.
I know that right now 9 points ahead. Do you feel that that's big enough of a lead to feel confident that you're going to win this?
That was sort of our dividing line. I went in tonight saying that if it was between 5 and 7, it was going to be really a nail biter, that I would be comfortable with 8 to 10. So I think it's going to be close. There's nothing guaranteed about the outcome. We're just going to have to wait and see, but I like those margins.
All right, thank you so much for your time. Appreciate it. Okay, there you have it. That was Egan Orion. He is here in Capitol Hill celebrating at this moment right now. I did ask him earlier today going into this night that the fact that big business like Amazon poured money into a PAC, a lot of that money going to his campaign, if he thought that that was going to backfire or not. He said that he didn't really need the money, but it was too late to worry about that at this point. But it looks as though right now that businesses pouring money into his campaign necessarily did not hurt him at this point. But again, he says it's too close to call. It may be a couple of days until we get the final results. Guys, back to you in the studio.
All right, Hannah.